Why, hello everyone! Welcome back to another game by me 42 Fence here. Another game of the North American Open Tournament. This will be the final game of the 5 that we get to play in the round robin or whatever. Now, due to the nature of the tournament and the way the rules work, because I lost to Icarus in the first game, and he didn't have like any wins or losses, I didn't have like a whole lot of points. And I lied about how many people were actually in the tournament. Apparently, like the stats say there was like 40 people. So due to them being so many people, I can't like lose another game. So for me, I needed to win this game in order to stay in this tournament, and so it was all to play for. It was going to be a bit of a grind, a bit of a slog, especially against Pro Kommy. But yeah. So I'm playing some First Armored. Once again, I was player 2. So 5 times in a row now, I got to be player 2. So I had to pick my division first, and he got to pick the counter pick for his division, and then he got to pick the map as well. So I'm not really playing to like any of my strengths or whatever. I'm always having to like pick something that's like standard or whatever, something that's like decent and good for like all situations. And I think first is good for that. Up against 27Y, absolute grind slog of a division. Especially on this map, there's a lot of open lines of sights, a lot of open roads. They kind of gutted the forest a lot in this map, which was a bit tragic, but whatever. It opens it up for more playfield. I still can't believe this is like a 2v2 map. I think it's absolutely insane. But we'll go through here what my thought process is. So I got like 6 rocket gazelles because that's what I like to do, and then a smoke mortar, a javelin, a Bedford supply, and then 2 tanks, and then a Challenger Mark II, and then some Warrior obliques and some Jack Rapiers, and then SAS and a gazelle, and we're gonna take that all and we're gonna go over here. I really want to play like the map, like just singularly down this road and just sort of like conquer Foxtrot, and then sort of like move up to secure this tree line, and then move up and then secure like Echo, and then just have like control of this road, and then like push up to Alpha or whatever, and just sort of win through that way. Because ideally, I only actually need like Charlie Foxtrot, and then contest like Echo, and then we'll be good. And then I just have Bravo. But we're just gonna move up an HEGM here to like maybe like cheekily snipe some stuff down this road as they're rushing in, and then just get the scouts law 80 to put in this building. We'll go over to Pro Kommy. This is gonna be great because he's only got a BMP2 coming to right here, which is not really what he wants. He's playing BMP2 heavy, which is pretty standard with regards to 27Y, I think, but he's got a double vet T80BV, BMP3. I think it's because it's got buffed by... No, it doesn't show up buffed by the CVs yet, I don't think. Maybe it does, I don't know. But it's got all that going pretty centralized into Echo. We'll just keep speeding along. It's gonna rush forward some spets by Echo. Where are those going? Oh, just standard. Okay. Yeah, he's playing very wide, but I'm kind of playing it very narrow. It's the kind of way I like to do it on this map, I think. This was a map I used to like really struggle with back in the day when it was in the ranked pool. You just build up like a bunch of stuff over here, and then you just Q move forward, and you just die. It would happen to me way too many times. More than I care to admit. Snipes one of my fucking rocket gazelles. I'm not gonna really move him. He flies right over my track rapiers, and then boom, he dies. I absolutely love these things. I mentioned it before, but I think they're fantastic units. I see these guys moving in. He unloaded early because of the recon, not the recon, the gazelle rockets. And then he's pushing in. I started off smoking like over here, I think, just so he couldn't exploit me with this fucking tree line. I'm gonna go ahead and try to like stun the tank. I force him right out into show side armor into my chieftains, and I instantly just snipe that fucking T80BV. So that's dead. But he got the 2 tanks, and then he pushed in. I started off smoking like over here, I think, just so he couldn't exploit me with this fucking tree line. I'm gonna go ahead and try to like stun the tank. I force him right out into show side armor into my chieftains, and I instantly just snipe that fucking T80BV. So that's dead. Gives me clearance to push this thing up here, and then stun this BMP3, make it nice and mincemeat for my warriors, my chieftains, and then voila, we're in the zone. We're in a pretty commanding position. He's overextended massively. I'm just gonna sort of pull back, consolidate, build up for the next push. Where I want to push into here. Accidentally pushed into the Tunguska, but yeah, we just charge up the hill here. Because of the way the game went initially, it just doesn't have anything here. Brings up an AT plane. I am late to smoking, and he snipes 2 of my tanks, my Chieftain Mark 9 and my Challenger Mark 2, but he loses it, but absolutely critical takes in my opinion. If you hadn't taken those, it would have given me like complete dominating position to just sort of sweep up and secure this entire hill here. He's sneaking a BMP2 back here. That's pretty funny. Kills my my guy in the transport, sadly, but whatever. Tries to make a play into here, but no. I'll go ahead and open that up. So things are going pretty great right now, I think. I accidentally overextend with that, sadly. What I needed, I guess, was like a hell arm AT, and maybe that could have been up here with like a gazelle or something, and maybe pushed all this away. Yeah, I was trying to like maybe smoke off and save it, but it just took like forever to get there. We're just in a build-up phase at the moment. Kommy's got a bunch of BMP3s. I'm sort of just like buying some more Chieftain Mark 9s, some HEGMs. Ideally, I really need some HEGMs right here. Really start hampering his things. I should have been more aggressive. Yeah, we just instantly drive that into the fucking... I gotta remember next time where this freaking CV spot is. It's so cheeky. It's one of the reasons I don't really like this map is because it gets into this position here where you just sort of like corner CV camp. Things are pretty chill right now. It's got a bunch of BMPs or whatever over here, and it's starting to pressure me a little bit. Just sort of gonna tuck my guys out of the way of the line of sight. Yeah, and then I got the classic double RMP. I'm gonna hopefully take care of this double vet mobile struck elite. Like, look at that. They had like the same men relatively, and now they're just wiping them. They're not even suppressed whatsoever. These guys are fully lost their cohesion, and they're just dying so quick. I pulled back for some reason. Oh, because of the BMP3 pushing up. Side shots by Chieftain Mark 9, classic. He's starting to push me pretty aggressively. He's like right on top of me over here. I don't like this whatsoever. I'm gonna try and pull back. I should have been more clean about it. I am getting more guys shot than would need to be. I just don't have the tanks and the fire support that I really need. Losing those 2 tanks initially really hurt. I would have really been in a dominating position to really stop anything. Yeah, bring up 2 Tornado HEs. I'm just trying to like stun and rout his tanks and force them away. So that way I can quickly just deal with them with HEGMs and whatnot. I mean, these things do have 24 pen. Unfortunately, I don't really have any recon, so I lose one. But we sniped one of those, so that's pretty epic. Taking a lot of fire over there. Snipes my my rover CP with some artillery over here. There's a Katia. I see his T-80. I try to bomb it. He unfortunately moves it just in time. Bit tragic. Would have been really great to kill that. Snipes my law, my scouts. Now we gotta play like 25 more minutes, it seems like, because I don't have a CV in here right now. It's a very grindy game. It's a very slogfest, you know, like. I probably should have advanced over here and tried to roll up this flank a bit more. I just have so much wasted points over here. I was really concerned about just like a backline CV though. I think he snipes my other CV, I think, that I had in this zone. Maybe? I don't know. Yeah, chase all his infantry, that's good. In my opinion, these spreads are pretty nasty now that the tree line things got buffed. I think all AT guns are pretty good now. They make these pretty viable now. Fuck me, I just got that thing side shot by a spread. See what I'm talking about? Like, I couldn't even see that. They're absolutely wild. It's got unvetted T-80 BVs, pretty interesting. I'm just sort of like HEGM spamming him pretty good here. This Katia is being very annoying. I think it was starting to counter battery it a little bit. I try to bomb his clumped up infantry. I just managed to get the Commandora and I ended up losing the HE bomber, which was not ideal. But whatever. I just sort of have like a bunch of bombers loitering around. I was kind of waiting for him to like tank blob me before I would send them in, right? And then I would sort of like flank him with a bunch of tanks, you know? Is the overall game plan. I just don't have any fucking like recon, so I can't really like see anything. That one just doesn't drop at all for some reason. Pretty clutch not to lose that chieftain right there. But that push did not go as well as I thought it would. I also tried to bomb that one in the tree line, but it didn't go so well either. But just sort of trading out my fighters and stuff right now. Not very good. Everything's pretty damaged on both sides. I sneak a Challenger Mark II back in there. I think he instantly queues up the fucking arty to kill that. I really should have had this on counter battery. I need to get better at my own arty. Yeah, that thing almost dies. That would not been very good. I honestly think at this time in the game, this was my only CV left. I only take 5 in my deck, not gonna lie. So, if this unit dies, I actually have no more CVs, and I just sort of have to GGO. He's been RDing like a lot of them. I think he RD'd 3 of them with this fucking Akatia. And then he sniped them with the AT plane. So it's not going so great for me, not gonna lie. I got some arty coming up here. Deal with this BMP 3 blob. Yeah, so I kind of like lost like a lot of stuff, a lot of infantry, and like a lot of recon, especially the fucking arty. I forgot how annoying Pro Kommy can be with his arty. He's one of the best players, I think, in terms of using howitzers. I'm just very slow. I like to focus on the front line. I don't really use a whole lot of supporting stuff, except like choppers and planes. Also, just because I don't really have like the supply to keep it up. But I'm slowly healing up this Challenger MR2 so I can stop this fucking cat lead from him. Because he's gonna kick my ass in 9 minutes now, and it's not going very well, like, at all. This is, yeah. Not the position you want to be in. Funnily enough, by the way, Pro Kommy in his deck, I looked at his deck afterwards. He's only got 4 CVs of his own. He's got 2 CVs, tank ones, and he's got 2 of these MTLBs, FYI. I guess pro players like us, we only like taking 2 CV cards. But yeah, I got pretty tired of him fucking artying mine, so I'm gonna try and like cheekily try to like arty his, but I just sort of miss. I'm gearing up to like push across this open ground here and try to like get my CV back in here, right? Like I really need to secure a point. It's turning into like a bit of a an arty slogfest here. Yeah, we bring up some tornado HEs and we carpet bomb some stuff. I got another one loitering for more tanks as if they appear. Just being very smart keeping them back as I keep that loitered around here. But yeah, I'm kind of cleaving my way through here. I lost a lot of shit. A lot of shit is damaged. All of these Chieftain Mark 9s and like AVREs here. Once again, he's fucking artying my CV in the corner. I gotta be very careful not to lose that. I go ahead and I got some Jaguar Ds. I'm surprised I didn't kill that, but he just drives it forward barely in time to dodge it. A bit tragic. I really should be artying his Tunguskas. They die pretty easily. I don't think they really have much tarp armor. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of running low on supply. Once again, these fucking struts are being a pain in my ass. They're like the ultimate unit to just slow and buy time and be like complete lethal. Like the SPG-9s like on crack. And I love my SPG-9s. So yeah, we're taking up this hill here. It's going pretty good. I got all these tanks up here because I really just need them like yesterday. I don't really care about supply, and like I was saying, I'm kind of like out of supply. I finally moved all the crap that was just over here doing nothing, and now I'm gonna like sweep through this zone. Like I really need to just sort of like fast move and like cap something here. I've cleared through this again. Now this is pretty open. I just sort of need to click through this this building right here. Once again, that's still my only CV. So it's either I go over here to cap or I try to get it over here to cap, but it's like, do I run the gauntlet of the BMP-3 and the AT plane, or, you know? Overextend a little bit with that Jaguar HE. I didn't need to lose it, but it was perfect to stop this tank blob right here. But, another tornado HE comes in. We're gonna stun the tank blob. And then try to engage it the best we can with what we got. I just got like an HEGM spam right here. I took all the ones that were over here. But yeah, I capped this zone. Gonna get out of there. Hopefully try to get over here as quick as I can. I'm taking them up. I only got 4 minutes. Just sort of need to keep doing this this the CV shenanigan. So yeah, Conquer's M in a beautiful position here. I kind of need to pull back my Challenger, yeah. Doesn't just die to that. He's throwing sort of, like we're throwing everything we got at each other that we have left. He's sort of trying to move up and kill my my CV. I'm a little bit scared. Because I was showing a little bit of my ass there. The last thing I want is to get line of sight on that either for like an AT plane to come in. So yeah, we just sort of keep RDing. He's moving his CV in here. I'm quickly panicking to bring some tornadoes in to bomb that. Unfortunately, I lose both of them, and I think only one of them gets their bombs, and they barely even fucking do it. But I get a side shot with the Terrace Para here. And then we move back in with the CV. I'm smoking off the road so we can't cheekily snipe this. I really don't need to lose my CV. It's been an absolute grind of a game, I have to say. It's been very back and forth. Yeah, and then we sniped that, I think from like a side shot from this or something. Pretty good. So he's got no more CV there. He's just got this CV left now, I think, in his only deck. And that just barely survives. We're not losing any more stuff to that AP plane, you know? So I go ahead and I get this out of there, right? And while he's gonna move his CV over here, I'm gonna move mine into this zone now. We're doing a little bit of a musical chairs right now. But yeah, this setup right here is just sort of murdering him. I get back into here before he's able to make a push into here. I'm making a fast move. I'm gonna try and get into this zone real quick if I can. Sort of decap that. Cause I know he's only got one CV, because surely he would be, you know, decapping this, right? And then, so yeah, so we just sort of fast move this into the zone. We decap that, and then we're gonna tick up and hopefully win before the end of the game. But no, he decides to have enough, and he decides to quit right as the game was ending. There's barely any time left, but it saved me from being eliminated in the tournament. It was very, very close. Absolute slugfest. Chieftain Mark 9s and Warriors, you know, saving my bacon here. Just high vet stuff here coming in. I guess these no vet, but these high vet BMP3s. I think he has something like, I think he had like 3 cards at BMP3s. So he's got one of these. He's got one of those. So that's like 8. And then he's got another 8. So he's got 16 friggin' IFVs. Ay, ay, ay. Just sort of doing my best here to defend. Yeah, this fucking artillery, man. It was really driving me up a wall. And I was losing so many fucking fleets. We managed to pull it off though. Yeah, the start just went really, really well. And then I lost those tanks at AT plane, and then just it really evened things out on the ground. But yeah, anyway, it ended up working out in the end. We got pushed back, and I ended up pushing them back. It was absolutely wild. But anyway, though, hope you guys enjoy that. And yeah, so the next round will be the quarterfinals, I think. Yeah. Anyway, though, hope to see you guys then.